In a remote village surrounded by vast mountains and deep forests, there lay the tranquil abode of the wise master, Master Li. Here, seekers of knowledge came from distant lands, hoping to be blessed with the master's wisdom. One day, a young man named Toshi, with bright eyes and an eager spirit, arrived at the doorstep of the master's haven. Toshi, having heard legends of Master Li's teachings, knelt down, expressing his deep thirst for spiritual knowledge. "O wise one," he implored, "I seek the essence of life, the truths that bind the universe." Master Li, peering into Toshi's eyes, sensed his genuine curiosity. However, testing his dedication, the master said, "The path of spiritual wisdom is long and winding. Are you prepared to commit yourself to it?" Without hesitation, Toshi nodded. "I am, Master. More than anything, I wish to understand the universe and my place within it. The Law of Divine Oneness." One day, as dawn painted the sky with hues of gold and crimson, Master Li led Toshi to the edge of the stream. He pointed towards the water and asked, "What do you see?" "I see water flowing, reflecting the sky above," Toshi answered. "That water," Master Li began, "is not just water. It's connected to the clouds, the rain, the ocean, and to you and me. Everything in this vast universe is interconnected. Every thought, word, and action you take impacts the world and those around you." Toshi, deeply contemplating this, questioned, "So my existence is intertwined with everything around me?" "Yes," replied the master. "Realizing that we are all one enhances our power and empathy. To understand others, we must first understand that their essence is the same as ours." Law of Vibration. A few days later, while they sat under the shade of a massive banyan tree, Master Li held out a small rock. "This rock," he said, "though seemingly still, is in constant motion. Every atom within it vibrates, carrying energy." Toshi, curious, inquired, "Even things that appear lifeless have energy?" Master Li smiled. "Everything in the universe, be it the majestic mountains, the luminous stars, or the chair you sit on, vibrates with energy. High energy attracts high energy, and similarly, low attracts low. By understanding this, we can learn to elevate our own vibrational frequency, attracting positivity and abundance into our lives." Law of Correspondence. One evening, as stars began to dot the night sky, Master Li pointed upwards. "Do you see that spiral galaxy?" he asked Toshi. With awe, Toshi replied, "Yes, its spiral pattern is mesmerizing." Master Li then handed Toshi a seashell with a similar spiral pattern. Patterns repeat in the universe, from the vast expanse of galaxies to the tiny seashell in your hand. Toshi, holding the shell closely, remarked, "It's astounding how such large-scale patterns can be reflected in small objects." Master Li nodded. "By recognizing patterns in your life and thoughts, you can understand the greater designs of the universe. Understanding these correspondences lets you see the beauty and symmetry of life." Law of Attraction. As days turned into weeks, Master Li and Toshi would often meditate together. One morning, after a deep meditation session, the master spoke, "Toshi, the universe listens to our deepest desires and intentions. Like attracts like. If you harbor positive thoughts, you'll attract positive outcomes." "But Master," Toshi interjected, "sometimes, even with positive intentions, I face obstacles." The wise master responded, "It's not just about wishing. You must align your actions, feelings, and thoughts with what you desire. Positivity attracts positivity just as negativity attracts negativity." Toshi, absorbing the wisdom, nodded slowly, realizing that his journey had only just begun, with many more laws yet to explore and understand. Law of Inspired Action. One afternoon, Master Li handed Toshi a handful of seeds. "These," he began, "have the potential to become towering trees, providing shade and fruits to many." Toshi looked at the seeds, then back at the master, a hint of confusion in his eyes. "But these are just seeds now," he responded. Master Li nodded. "Just as these seeds need to be planted and nurtured to reach their potential, mere desire isn't enough. The law of attraction draws possibilities to you, but it is the law of inspired action that compels you to act upon those opportunities." Realization dawned upon Toshi. So, it's not enough to just want something. I need to actively pursue it. The wise master smiled. Exactly. Visualization is crucial, but taking inspired steps towards that vision is what truly brings it to life. Law of Perpetual Transmutation of Energy. One day, during a walk in the forest, Toshi noticed the changing colors of the leaves, signaling the onset of autumn. "Change is inevitable," he mused aloud. Master Li, pleased with Toshi's observations, said, "Every atom, every cell in the universe is continuously changing. Some transformations are evident, like the seasons. Others, more subtle, occur on a cellular or atomic level." Toshi pondered, "So nothing remains static?" The master replied, "Nothing." And the beauty of this law is recognizing that positive energy can trigger change in lower vibrations. Surround yourself with positivity, and it will lift you up, transforming your very essence. They continued their walk, the rustling leaves bearing testimony to the ever-changing nature of existence. With each passing day, Toshi's understanding deepened. Under the guidance of Master Li, he not only learned about the spiritual laws, but began experiencing them in every facet of his life. He realized that this journey, which started with curiosity, was shaping him, preparing him for the deeper truths that were yet to unfold. The Law of Cause and Effect. During one of their meditation sessions, Toshi felt a disturbing sensation. He remembered an incident where he acted rashly, causing hurt to someone. Opening his eyes, he looked towards Master Li. "Master, how can one be free from guilt?" Master Li responded, "Every action has a reaction, Toshi. This is the law of cause and effect. Our deeds, good or bad, return to us. Your feelings now are consequences of a past act." Toshi confessed, "It feels like a chain. How do I break free?" The master replied, "By acting with awareness. By realizing that every positive action can lead to a harmonious effect. And if you've acted out of ignorance before, now is the moment to set it right." The Law of Compensation. As days turned into weeks, Toshi noticed that the village folk often brought offerings to Master Li, fruits, grains, and sometimes just stories of their lives. He questioned Master, "Why do they bring these gifts?" Master Li said, "This is the law of compensation at play. You receive in proportion to what you give. However, it's essential to understand that the universe's compensation may come in various forms, not always what you expect." Toshi understood. It's like the universe ensuring a balance, isn't it? The master nodded, "Indeed." Always remember, life has its own unique way of compensating for your actions. Be genuine in your giving, without expecting, and you'll witness the abundance in receiving. Law of Relativity. One evening, Toshi met a villager who seemed upset. While talking, Toshi learned that the man felt inferior due to his lack of wealth compared to others. Toshi, recalling the teachings of his master, shared, "Everything is relative. Your situation may seem challenging when compared to one person, but could appear blessed to another. The villager pondered Toshi's words. Toshi continued, "The law of relativity teaches us that everything is neutral until compared. It's our perspective that gives it meaning." With newfound insight, the villager thanked Toshi and left, his heart lighter. Law of Polarity. Toshi was finding peace, but some days he grappled with confusion and doubt. Addressing his concern, Master Lee explained, "Life is a play of opposites, Toshi. Darkness makes you appreciate light. Sadness underscores joy. This is the law of polarity. Each experience is vital as it helps you understand and value its opposite." Toshi contemplated this, realizing that his struggles were just as valuable as his moments of enlightenment. They were two sides of the same coin, both essential in his spiritual journey. With each passing law, Toshi's perception of life transformed. The universe's rhythm became evident, and he felt more in tune with its dance. As they approached the end of the 12 laws, Toshi knew he was just at the beginning of a profound, lifelong journey. Cycles of life. Law of rhythm. One morning, Toshi found Master Lee observing the serene flow of the nearby river. "Master, why is it that some days I feel elated, while on others I feel so low?" Master Lee pointed towards the river. "See the ebb and flow? The river has its rhythm, as does life. The law of rhythm signifies that there's a time, a cycle for everything. After night comes day, after winter comes spring. So, when I face hardships or downtimes—" "You must remember," interrupted the Master, "that they are merely part of life's rhythm. Embrace them, learn from them, and soon the tide will change, bringing joy and prosperity." Toshi sat by the river, absorbing its lesson, understanding that life's cycles, whether good or bad, were transient. Balancing energies. Law of gender. One evening, as they sat by the campfire, Master Lee spoke of the final law. The law of gender doesn't concern male or female as we know it. Instead, it speaks of the two fundamental energies that exist within all of us. Toshi looked intrigued. "So, it's like the sun and the moon?" Master Lee nodded precisely. "It's the balance of the assertive and the receptive, the yin and the yang. Every individual, every being, carries both energies. It's crucial for us to recognize, embrace, and balance these energies to live a harmonious life." Toshi closed his eyes, envisioning the dance of these energies within him. He realized his journey had just begun. With these laws, he wasn't merely learning about the universe, but also discovering the universe within himself. Months turned into years. Toshi, once a curious student, now embodied the essence of the 12 spiritual laws. With gratitude in his heart for Master Lee, he decided to set forth, sharing the wisdom he had acquired. As he ventured into the world, he did so with a profound understanding, ready to enlighten others, just as he had been enlightened. The cycle of learning and teaching, much like the universe's rhythm, continued.